Hey, so back to Kitchen Talks, and today our focus is the core. So my brother Ty over on Instagram, this will be posted on both Instagram and Facebook, is doing a summer core challenge. So your core is the full circumference of the front belly, the side, and the buttocks. So think about that. And what I want to share with his viewers and with everybody who I'm connected with is it's a chicken and egg scenario. What comes first? So we want to be able to move the bones to engage the core with ease. So it just happens. But the chicken and egg scenario is, well, what if we're tight or there's a lack of mobility so the bones don't move? So that's where we have to focus on the workaround. So I've noticed a number of people on Ty's videos are doing planks and hovers for core. And what I'm going to suggest is that you do what I'm going to show you in that plank. If you work with me and follow me, yoga positions, which are just vehicles for functional movement, you do the same action in a chair pose. You do it in your standing warrior poses. You're also going to do it in downward dog, all right? So what I notice, and do you ever say something and then you're like, I was thinking that thought and it came out of my mouth and I probably shouldn't have said it. So hi friend that I said this to. So I noticed friend was walking around the pool where, you know, everything's kind of exposed because we're in bathing suits. And he had this tight line, this hinge in his back. And what that's a sign of is the front hip being tight. And so you're getting this contraction here and the sits bones are rotating up. So I just said, how's your back feeling? Does your back hurt? And he looked at me kind of odd, and I recovered real quick. So this is the inside intel on what goes on in my mind. And I said, oh, well, I know you had the hip work and the hip surgery. So I was just wondering if that migrated to your back and if you felt okay. Later, I filled him in on me and my crazy brain. So if you sit a lot, your front hip is tight, meaning your front pelvis, these muscles, is pulling the front pelvis down. So you can see how I have this contracted back. What we want is to have the mobility, flexibility in the front hip. I'm going to bring my arms up so you can rotate the back of the sitting bones down. And what just happened was these lower belly muscles contracted and the buttocks contracted. I didn't even have to signal, draw the belly in. It just happened. So I want you to work on that in your life if you're in a plank or even standing in a line, you know, at your grocery cart. If you can't rotate the pelvis and engage, if your knees bend, that's another signal that your front hips are tight when you do it. Try it. But if you can't do this, it's simple. Start with the buttock. I dream a genie. I'm just going to squeeze my glutes. Notice how that shifts the hip. All right, so do that in your planks, do it standing. Anytime you're doing core work, rotate front of the pelvis up, back down. You can see I just got tight here. My shirt got wrinkly, and you'll have a tight front and back core. Happy summer. Join the challenge with my brother. I'll post information in the comments. House calls the podcast. And if this is Instagram, I'll tag him in it. Take care.